The Hallmark Christmas movie is such a go-to term for this kind of made-for-TV Christmas film. You know the kind I mean. These conveyor belt products get churned out every year because staying at home and watching them is much easier than leaving the house. We just naturally call movies like this Hallmark movies, even if some of them didn't even air on that network. Case in point, A Christmas Kiss, a 2011 TV movie which aired on Ion Television, but when you say Hallmark Christmas movie, you get an image in your head of exactly what kind of movie it is, to the point to where it doesn't even feel like it's synonymous with a network anymore. Even Netflix has their own. Hell, A Christmas Kiss isn't even the only Christmas TV movie to revolve around Christmas and kisses, as evidenced by something called Merry Kissmas. Puke. A Christmas Kiss stars Laura Breckenridge, who shares a magical kiss with Brendan Fair of Roswell and CSI Miami, who happens to be the boyfriend of her mean-spirited boss Elizabeth Rum of Angel and Law & Order. The movie is written by the writer of pick whatever fucking Christmas movie product you want, and directed by John Stimson, who brought us Sexting in Suburbia? I don't know what that is, but it sounds more appealing than Assault in an Elevator. Look, I don't have any other movies in my jacket. Thanks to last week's commercial episode, my jacket is filled with nothing but Reggie bars. And since we did one of these soulless Christmas movies last year, might as well spotlight one this year too. Who knows though, maybe this will be the It's a Wonderful Life of movies everyone forgets after 10 minutes. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't start the movie now! They haven't finished setting up yet! Yep, much like all these movies, they're obviously filmed at any time of year but Christmas, and they spend 10 seconds on the credits. Speaking of Dear Santa, is she wearing the same wardrobe as Amy Acker from that film? Our hero Wendy is a designer, and damn, not much of a turnout. Just skip theaters and air the movie on television.
Good afternoon, Wendy.
Oh, hi, Charlie.
Are you working with the design crew?
Not this year. I'm too busy.
Well, that's a shame. Your set designs are the best I've ever seen in all the years I've been sweeping stage floors.
Charlie learned that if he replaces the word tits with set designs, people won't think that he's creepy. People still think he's creepy. As the girls go out to celebrate their show, they take the camera crew with them. Well, that's nice. The story takes place in Boston by way of Richmond, Virginia, and these girls are relatable to all the single ladies watching.
I look radioactive.
It's called Be Wild Body Glitter.
So feel free to be wild tonight, Win.
Who are you and what are you doing in my apartment? They promise tonight will be a magical night. Or maybe it'll be the only Hallmark Christmas movie where they just open presents and go to bed. Unfortunately, Wendy has to leave because of her demanding boss.
I will meet you guys later.
Stop. Before you go, let me finish my work of art. Thank you.
Don't care. Next scene. Her boss's apartment is the tits. I mean, the set designs. Balconies, Christmas. I hope this is just a prequel to the opening scene from Lethal Weapon. Then we meet our love interest, Eric Trump. What the fuck?
This doesn't feel right.
It actually kind of does.
I'm not gonna let sudden plummeting death get in the way of a good bang in the elevator. Ooh, that happens every time I climax in my pants as well. Oh sure, she runs out to brag to her friends, but whenever I kiss a stranger in the elevator, she runs out and brags to the police.
You know what? Girls, you told me to let loose, and I did, and it felt great.
Well, that's the kind of advice that'll lead straight to a magical Christmas. Or Ted Bundy! Anyway, we saw them drink this on Sex and the City, so cheers, girls! She's then woken up in the middle of the night to pull some files for Max Schreck. This really is a Christmas movie. Oops, I mean her boss, Priscilla Hall.
I will be at the spa at the Ritz-Carlton trying to relax.
Bitch! When I say that there doesn't seem to be an aesthetic difference between a Hallmark Christmas movie and a porn, this is exactly the kind of movie I'm talking about! 5 minutes later, she returns, and then Wendy realizes that the man she kissed on the elevator is Adam, Priscilla's boyfriend. Oh man, I really hope Wendy ends up with the not single guy who randomly kissed her on an elevator and who is near proposing to Priscilla. Speaking of kissing, let's see more of that Christmas kiss passion. As romantic as licking Jell-O off the top of your gums. Adam right away feels a little off-putting.
I actually do have a proposal.
Yes.
Don't say yes so readily before you know what I'm gonna ask.
Whatever you ask me, I'll say yes, just so you know.
What I wanted to ask is if you'd be willing to decorate my house for a Christmas party.
I don't know who gave him the advice to play the role as Patrick Bateman, but I'm kind of glad they did. It really sells me on the fact that he definitely murders prostitutes. I still don't know who to root for here.
He didn't even recognize me. Not even a glimmer of recognition. Well, to be fair, you were incognito.
To be fair. Apparently Adam doesn't recognize her because, you know, she looks so different without the glasses. Or he's just pretending not to know her because he does have a girlfriend. Either way, what a catch! This is gonna be one of those movies like Dear Santa, where the one with the brain in her head is the one portrayed as a villain.
We can enjoy being in Boston by having dinner with the Dostals and attending the gallery opening on Newbury Street.
Can we please just focus on my foundation's party for the ballet? Please.
No. These events are as important to your career as they are to my career.
She has a schedule and has drive. Bitch! Real heroes have spontaneous slumber parties. Blah, where's the ghost of Christmas driller killer? And I don't care where Adam gets his wealth.
Because Adam's family runs the Hughes Foundation. The Hughes Foundation funds theater and art programs across the country and the world. That's why he travels so much.
Pass! They're not nearly as catchy as the Hughes Corporation. Apparently Adam travels around a lot for business, so he goes from city to city, assaulting people in elevators. Oh, when he's not quoting Shakespeare with someone.
Parting is such sweet sorrow.
That I shall say goodnight till it be morrow.
That didn't work for Dancing It's On, and it sure as shit isn't gonna work here.
And if I could have my wish today.
Alright, I take it back. Go back to quoting Shakespeare. Or just cut to an obvious spot for a commercial break. I still don't believe these actors are in Boston. Honey, we have ice cream, we have man talk. The only thing we're missing is a shoe collection, a gay best friend, and a shitty testicle joke.
You know, if he continues to be clueless, I'll just crack his nuts.
Oops, never mind, got that one too. I think he likes her. She brings him the best coffee.
It's very thoughtful. That's delicious. Where'd you get that?
It's also empty. All this Shakespeare talk makes me wish I was watching Romeo and Juliet instead. He's got all the best Shakespeare works, such as...
Christmas Carol, first edition.
Ah, yes, with that classic line, to bah humbug or not to bah humbug. Going over party planning with the soon-to-be fiancé while eyeballing The Help. I can see the romance, and by that I mean the tabloids. Wendy's not that much better than Priscilla as Wendy starts judging Priscilla for how she and Adam met.
At a fundraiser in the Berkshires, I attended purposefully to meet him. I had a mutual friend introduce us.
You had your sights set on him before you even met him? Is that a bit
Oh, sorry, I guess they should have randomly kissed in an elevator where he instantly forgets her. Not to say Priscilla can't be written to be terrible sometimes, too.
These are absolutely repellent.
But just to be nice, she's at least gonna hang them up on her fridge. At first, Priscilla hates Wendy's designs for she and Adam's party, but when Adam likes those designs better, she instantly takes credit for them right in front of Wendy. So she can still be a terrible person who threatens to put an end to Wendy's career. It's just that she's not that much worse than anyone else in the movie. Take Adam, who is only at the coffee shop because he couldn't make reservations at Dorsia.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Possibly. I have a rather crazy day, so I'm not entirely sure, but I should get going. The coffee's ready, and Priscilla's waiting for me. You have me hooked on this stuff.
Please give them a business card. There's also a very thin line between a Hallmark Christmas movie and a Pureflix movie, as evidenced by how well the creepy music fits here.
I am logical.
Oh, is your logic white meat or dark meat?
Oh, that's so funny.
Isn't it?
I don't think it works.
And this talk of music only reminds me that Priscilla can be relatable.
Should I put on some Christmas music?
Oh, please, anything but. They've been playing it since Halloween.
Yeah, damn right. I'm on her side. But you know who isn't on Priscilla's side?
Over here.
Where do you want it, baby? Because I know where I want to put it.
Wendy and her friends, so they broke her fucking nose! Oh, she's upset and sad about how she'll look for her own engagement. Such a monster. Better a broken nose than shitty music. Again, I'm on Team Priscilla. This music sucks!
Oh, bring us some figgy pudding. Oh, bring us some figgy pudding.
That doesn't mean switch to a different song, only with carolers. It means stop!
What is figgy pudding?
I don't know, but it must be pretty good if they won't go till they get some.
Hey, they brought the camera crew from earlier to go Christmas shopping with them. Again, that's very nice. As they continue on with their tree shopping, it cuts to another commercial break, making it the perfect opportunity to sit in the bathtub with a ball of tangled Christmas lights. Or we could just cut to a commercial break of our own. As we return to the movie about kissing strangers in an elevator, one thing is definitely certain about this romance.
You know, tonight's the first time I ever shopped for a Christmas tree.
You're kidding.
No.
Those cups are still empty. I'll say this, Brendan Fair is pretty charismatic, even if I'm still certain he's gonna drop a chainsaw on her. Here, let's bring in a ringer to make it more awkward.
I like licking the spoon.
Caroline actually has that listed as one of her activities on Facebook. She gets some pretty strange friend requests from it.
Yeah.
Anyway, on to a subject that doesn't involve people jerking off to her licking spoons. The real treat for the season, packages.
Hi.
Delivery for Priscilla, huh?
Right this way.
Where do you want it?
Honey, your ADR is here. Also, there may be another montage.
'Tis the season for pine boughs and wonder.
Now it's time to impress her with some figgy pudding.
Figgy pudding?
How did you find figgy pudding?
Wasn't easy, trust me.
I'm sure it's not that hard. I have a fucking Reggie bar. They bond over their hatred of figgy pudding, but haven't put it together that Charlie's favorite pastime is shitting in bowls of figgy pudding.
Well, knots mean you're just all tied up on the inside. But if you get flutters, that means she is most definitely the woman.
Charlie seems like the kind of guy who waits to offer you a bowl of chicken soup at a moment's notice. She almost tells him that she's the girl he kissed, but that's interrupted by his girlfriend calling. Also, she's not wearing glasses here. How do you not recognize her?
I was thinking of proposing.
To Miss Hall?
What do you think?
Provided you're not alone with anyone else in an elevator, I'm sure this will be a happy marriage. Meanwhile, in another 30-year-old sitcom establishing shot, congratulations, Adam. She's now created for you the perfect fire hazard. He tells her about how instantly in love he is with the girl he kissed. You can tell he's really in love, since he doesn't even recognize that she's sitting right in front of him. She's now wearing the best outfit to get buckets of blood on. He tests out the carriage to see if that's good enough to propose to Priscilla.
Dashing through the snow on a one-horse open sleigh.
Nope, not proposing here. Plan B. This guy suffers from such a degree of facial blindness he could be in Cinderella. And why are they all sleeping in the same bed? Oh, it's wine night, since they're out of ice cream. Tomorrow's yogurt night.
Ooh, Caroline, go get the corkscrew.
Okay.
Yeah, shove it through your ears. Adam is still conflicted about proposing. He just can't be with someone who has a smoother chest than him. And are they still talking about Wendy's love life?
Why is she always falling for guys that are totally unavailable?
You know what? Gotta give it to her, though. She does have pretty fine taste in men.
They never have a single discussion that doesn't involve Wendy and men. Maybe they're being extra protective because their previous friend ended up with this guy. I'm not sure, but I think even the movie wants to watch something else.
Charlie Brown Christmas, The Grinch, It's a Wonderful Life, Christmas Story, and Muppets Christmas Carol.
Oh, thanks. Those are way better choices than this. Why is this the Christmas film I'm watching?
I haven't seen any of them.
None of them? They're Christmas classics. Are you kidding? I cry every time Clarence gets his wings.
Fucking spoiler alert! This movie does involve the tradition of ordering takeout Chinese and listening to another goddamn montage.
65 days a year, but just one day.
I hope you get food poisoning.
I'd wish for happiness, a lover's kiss, a world that's filled.
Well, that's a weird reaction to watching Jingle All the Way. And she just fell asleep during Die Hard. Romance over. Priscilla comes home and is instantly upset when she finds Adam and Wendy asleep on the couch together. Oh yeah, how dare she be upset by this? So evil. Could this day get any worse?
Mr. Hughes isn't available. Can I take a message? He called inquiring about the ring's return policy.
Now that may sound bad, but he actually just wants to return an expired ring pop. Adam is all showered up. He has to look his best before delivering his yearly monologue about Huey Lewis and the news. Again, Priscilla is kinda crazy too, as she finds the ring and pretends to be engaged to piss off Wendy.
Adam certainly missed me. So much so that he couldn't wait to ask me to marry him.
He asked you to marry him?
You know, you could just fire her. She fires her.
When you're done cleaning up here, you are done for good. You're fired.
Then why would she stay and clean if you're just gonna fire her?
And if you attempt to make any contact with him in the future, I will make good on my original threat. You will never work in this town again. Now clean this up.
What? Why? You just fired her! God damn it, why are you still cleaning? This is terribly heartbreaking. They're gonna have to bump up yogurt night. Or just get some folksy cheering up from Charlie.
Got the knots and the flutters all sorted out then?
Yes, Charlie, I believe I have.
Charlie's laughing because he also shit in Adam's Chinese food. I see this lasting, well, forever, because I'd be terrified to leave her too.
I will marry you. I will absolutely
Priscilla,
marry you.
Just hold on a second.
I know the ring isn't perfect, but we can get it reset. I love it. I absolutely love it.
And then Adam blew his brains out. But hopefully not before the big stage show.
Tressa, what is wrong with Wendy?
Why don't any of you have lives?
Because he told me he had a flutter on an elevator and wasn't planning on getting married.
Get out of town.
I would if I didn't live here.
Finally, the Christmas engagement party. I'm sure Priscilla and Adam are around here somewhere.
Say hello to Snowball. Snowball says, Merry Christmas, Patrick.
What is it?
He doesn't remember kissing that in the elevator either. The addition of a serial killer actually would liven this party up.
I never officially proposed.
I think it's absolutely charming how it happened.
And then she poisons his eggnog. But we've got a play to get to for whatever reason. As Adam searches backstage for someone to shoot in the back of the head with a nail gun, he spots Wendy.
You know, Miss Hall, I thought working for you was a dream come true. I thought I needed to be a successful interior designer. And I got caught up in your glamorous life. But that was before I knew who you really were.
It's yogurt night and Devil Wears Prada night. While Adam does break up with Priscilla, Wendy leaves because she's furious that Adam didn't recognize her from the elevator. It's about time she got pissed off at that. Oh, but that Priscilla is gonna get hers. It's not bad enough that she just got dumped, but she's also got to get hit in the face with a giant prop as well. Don't worry, they meet again in the largest elevator ever created. Sure, they're already about to kiss, but they need a little shove, again, for no reason. You're both like Clarence if he just pushed Jimmy Stewart off the bridge. And then they were trapped in the elevator until they died. Just kidding. Slow Newsday Times fills us in on the rest. And then we can finally end this recipe for divorce. You can actually tell how sappy the movie is gonna be. The more Hallmarky the movie is, the more you can actually hear the poster saying, mm-hmm. And if you didn't get your fill of movies about kissing your boss's boyfriend in an elevator upon first meeting him, don't worry, there's a Christmas Kiss too! And I'm very pissed that the tagline isn't "this time with tongue." The only joy to come out of this movie is that the word joy is in the Charlie actor's name. Someone should really make a Jesus Bro style parody of these movies. And that's the end of our batch of Christmas episodes. What's coming up in store for the Cinema Snob in 2018? Who cares? At least I won't be wearing this fucking onesie anymore.
But you know what? If this guy breaks her heart, my cowboy boots will just have to kick his ass so hard he'll be spitting out my spurs.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/StonedGremlinProductions. Follow us on Twitter at The Cinema Snob, or check out our homepage at thecinemasnob.com. And you guessed correctly, I am a little drunk.